Hey everybody, CBS news story here that I wanted to go through real quick. This video is going to have a couple segments, a couple different things I want to talk about. This Central Asian country will reportedly arrest you for saying the word, shh, don't say it. As the number of confirmed coronavirus cases nears 900,000 worldwide, one Central Asian country claims it doesn't have a single positive diagnosis. Woohoo, lucky them, right? All while Turkmenistan has reportedly attacked and tortured whistleblowers for years. Police are now apparently arresting anyone who even says the word coronavirus in public. The notoriously secretive Turkmen government, led by President and Father Protector, calls himself Father Protector. I don't know their history. I don't know if they've always called themselves that. His name is Gugubli. He's been their leader since 2007. Is dealing with the pandemic by essentially pretending it doesn't exist, according to the nonprofit organization Reporters Without Borders. So they have one of those too, huh? I always just thought it was Doctors Without Borders. The Turkmenistan Chronicles, which RSF calls one of the few sources of independent news, whose site is blocked within the country, said the word can no longer be found in health brochures given to schools, hospitals, and workplaces. Heavily restricted state media are avoiding reports about the virus, depriving citizens of access to information on the growing pandemic. Citing journalists reporting from the capital, Ashgabat, for Free Radio Europe, Radio Liberty, RSF, said that anyone in the country could be arrested by police for wearing a face mask or talking about the virus at all, say at a bus stop or supermarket. Wow, that's crazy. That's why free speech has to be protected at all costs, regardless of what you want to try to say. Hate speech. Ooh, boo-hoo, he's so evil when they said mean things to me. Get them kicked off the internet. I don't like it. Look, listen to what I'm saying. And I know most of you who are watching this video get it. You have to really love the freedoms that we have here. And while I know that a lot of that's being infringed upon by our social media these days, that's why you always have to fight to have your freedom of speech in any platform, in any setting. You don't want to end up like countries like this or China. You really don't. As I said, though, I know most of you get that. Let's finish it up with this, just to put this in perspective. Turkmenistan is ranked last in RSF's World Press Freedom Index, behind North Korea. They trail North Korea. The country frequently punishes people who speak out against the government, arresting and torturing journalists, RSF said. I've obviously said my piece on that. Freedom of speech, it's a great thing. It's worth dying to protect. It's countries that don't have it, believe me, that's why they come here. That's why their people come here. You gotta love the rights that we have here in the United States. For those of you watching the video here in the United States, that's why you've got to fight to protect it. Here's a second thing I wanted to share. CBS admits to using footage from Italy in NYC coronavirus report. I don't know if you heard about this when it originally happened, when CBS did this, but let's read a little bit and give you some context. When CBS did this, it was about a week ago, so it took them that amount of time to come out and mention this. But you know how it goes. Everybody's forgotten about it by now, right? Oh, what? CBS did what? So let's read about it and see what they have to say. CBS News has admitted that alarming footage of an overflowing ward used during a report on the coronavirus crisis in Big Apple hospitals was actually shot in Italy. CBS's breakfast show, The Morning, never heard of it, used the footage of a packed ward last Wednesday, just after saying the pandemic's epicenter was found right here in New York. The same footage had been aired earlier by Sky News, which correctly identified it as one of Europe's most hard-hit hospitals, located in Bergamo, Lombardy. During the pandemic, it is essential that the media gives us real and accurate information. It's completely irresponsible of @CBS News to use footage from an Italian hospital when talking about the outbreak in New York City. This is unacceptable. And I guess here's what CBS says. It was an editing mistake, a CBS News spokesperson told Fox News. We took immediate steps to remove it from all platforms and shows. As I've said before, this is the New York Post, so it's right-leaning. I just wanted to bring this bit of information to you. I actually hadn't seen the original news where CBS did this. So if they did take the footage down immediately and make corrections, then I'm good with that. Now, if it did take them a week, like I was speculating above, then obviously we've got problems. All of that said, how could you make such a major mistake? How do these agencies with these millions and millions of dollars and all these people on staff, how do they make these mistakes? I don't understand it. I just don't understand how they can do something like this, because you know there were a ton of individuals watching that show and you know they got all riled up. And as I've said many times in my other videos, you know that the media is loving this. Obviously, people don't want the deaths and the illnesses for the most part, but you've got to believe that the media, whatever these outlets are that are getting boosts and ratings from all this, you've got to believe that they're loving this. You've got to believe that they hope that this thing goes on for 3 more months, 6 more months, another year, because you don't have to cover anything else but this. All right, let me move on to my last piece of information, and this is a little bit of karmic debt, like our Florida spring breakers had, right? That video I did about a week or 2 ago. This story was actually about 5 days ago. I just wanted to lump it in here with this, just in case you hadn't seen it. Let's watch a quick video. Again, this is from the Post. Tennessee woman gets coronavirus after bragging about not social distancing.
I'm aware that we're supposed to be like self-quarantining and like social distancing and like all these things to like keep everyone safe. I get it. Cool. Great. I just don't think that I'm going to get the virus.
What was all that? You saw her looking all cute on that social media on her Instagram, posing for the world, getting them likes, right? So let's see what happened. A 21-year-old Tennessee woman who bragged on social media about not taking the coronavirus outbreak seriously has been diagnosed with a deadly illness, according to a report. Ireland Tate joked about not following instructions to stay home and practice social distancing amid the pandemic just days before she fell sick. In a social media video, the Nashville resident told her followers that she's aware that we're supposed to be self-quarantining and social distancing to keep everyone safe, but that she wasn't worried. Cool, I get it. I just don't think that I'm going to get the virus, Tate said in the video. But just days later, Tate found herself suffering from symptoms associated with the dangerous bug and tested positive. It feels like someone is sitting on my chest at all times, she said. It's really hard to breathe. I've coughed until my throat has bled. Tate said she likely got the virus from a pal in her group of friends, and she's now warning other young people to stay home. While it may not be affecting you, you could be affecting someone's grandma or grandpa, or aunt or uncle or sister, she told the outlet. Now, obviously, you know how it is. We've got to be cynical with it. We've got to talk about the karmic debt. We don't want to see anybody suffer like this, not anybody that's a good person anyway. If you've got bad individuals, bad humans that have been horrible to people, then we don't care if they suffer. I'm not somebody who takes it overly serious, as I said in my videos. Now, don't mistake that. Trust me, I'm staying home. I'm social distancing. I'm not messing with any of that. I don't want it at all. I realize that if you listen to everything that they say, what are the projections? Half of us are going to get it. They say 55%. Some people have even said all of us are going to get it. Now, that's certainly not lost on me. I have this firm understanding that most likely I'm going to get it, whether that's this year, next year, the year after, at some point. Based on what everybody's saying, yeah, it's totally not lost on me that I'm going to get it. And I'm not going to downplay it at all. I'm not going to be out here acting like I'm cool and above it. While I might not take it seriously in the sense of what can happen, that's probably more to do with hope and wishful thinking, right? Trying to have a positive outlook, just trying to hope nothing bad happens because I don't want to worry myself. So all of you out there too, I would advise the same. Just make sure you respect this thing for what it is. Make sure you're staying home. Make sure you're doing the social distancing thing, doing what you can to be safe for you and your loved ones and all of that. And don't be on social media trying to brag to your followers. But that being said, that's the boring thing, right? That doesn't get anybody excited. What I'm saying right now, oh, wash your hands, social distance, this and that, that doesn't get anybody excited. That's not going to get you a bunch of likes and shares on Instagram. No, I don't have an Instagram, so I don't know how it works. But this information, the boring information that's going to keep you safe, that's not what's going to get people excited on Instagram. So that's why she posted the video. Hey, look at me, everybody. I'm cute. Hey, I'm cool. I'm different. She is indeed cute. I'll say that. So after she's done with all this and it passes, we can get a little herd immunity going together. So Ireland, you know what's up. Hey, holler at me. And now for the serious portion of the video. When I arrived home this evening, when I was in the mailroom collecting my mail, I hit the elevator button to go up where I reside. The doors opened, and it was an elevator full of 3 young ladies. A dream, right? The dream scenario. Take me now! That being said, I quipped, I'll catch the next one. The girls on the elevator kind of chuckled a bit, and the elevator came back down in like 30 seconds and I went up. So that said, I take it seriously from that perspective. Social distancing, respecting space, keeping clean, like they say, washing your hands, not going out when you don't need to. I take it seriously from that perspective. But that's karma, man. Sometimes it comes back and kicks us in the butt when we're trying to be out there goofing around on the internet. I hope she recovers, though. She's young. This will certainly be a test. Can you imagine if she was doing this stuff and she ended up dying because of this? Can you imagine the kind of reality that would wake people up to? Now, I tried to look at her Instagram. I just wanted to see if there was any follow-up on it. Hey, it was all business, I swear. Come on. Hey, come on. It's all business all the time here, I swear. I was doing research. But I couldn't find the Instagram. Her handle was right there in the video. Couldn't find her Instagram account. I don't know what that means, if it was deleted or if she set it on private or something like that. But according to some follow-up research that I did, they said that she now posted other videos after this happened as a means to use it as a way to educate young people. And that's something I talked about in my Spring Break Bros video that I did a week or two ago, as I said, was that young people aren't going to listen to me. They're not going to listen to their parents. They're probably not going to listen to the governor or Trump or whomever's giving them their news on this. They're more likely to listen to social media idiots, dumb celebrities. In that perspective, she can turn this into a positive. If she comes out well from this, I guess in a way, if she comes out and doesn't end up well with this, that would serve as an example for the young people as well. But that's how it is for young people. They're obviously more likely to pay attention to somebody like her, their age, a celebrity, a star, somebody like that, than they are to watch the press briefings or watching Governor Cuomo give his nightly speech. 3 different stories, just wanted to throw those out there for you real quick if you weren't familiar with those. But thanks for watching the video as always, everybody. Hopefully you're all doing well. Like I said, stay off the Instagram. Don't be bragging. Karmic debt. Watch out for it. All right, everybody. So be safe, be healthy, take care of yourself, and take care of your loved ones, everybody. Thanks as always, and have a good day.